Welcome to this programming tutorial. Today we will be looking at selection statements and Boolean operators. In this example of code, we have a very basic login system. The program asks for the username and stores it in a string variable. It then asks for a password and stores it in a string variable. Then it checks if the username is Mr. McAuliffe. If it is not, it will output incorrect login details. If the username is correct, then we use the nested selection statement to check if the password is correct, outputting successfully logged in if the condition is true, or incorrect login details if anything else is entered. Remember that a nested selection statement is a selection statement block inside another selection statement block. We can clean the code up a bit more using Boolean operators. In this example, a Boolean operator allows us to define the logical relations between conditions. Let's see what that means. First, let's look at three Boolean operators that we have available to us. We have AND, represented by two ampersands. We have OR, represented by two straight lines. And we have NOT, which, as you might remember, is represented by an exclamation mark. Let's put some of this into practice by shortening our code. As you can see, we have shortened the code by joining two condition checks, the username check and the password check. This is how the AND and the OR Boolean operators work. They join two conditions together. In this example, I've used the AND Boolean operator as I want to make sure to enter both the username and password correctly. If either of these conditions returns false, the code will not continue into the curly brackets. Let's see this running. As you can see, if I enter the correct username and password, the login is successful. However, if I enter one of the inputs incorrectly, the login is not successful. You need to be very careful with your logic in these situations. It is very easy to get confused with OR and AND. Remember that OR means only one of the conditions needs to be true in order for a successful login. Let's take a look at what that means. As you can see, even though the password is incorrect, the login is still successful as the username was correct. Let's now have a look at how the NOT Boolean operator can be used. In this example, I've used a Boolean variable and stored it as false. I am then checking if the Boolean variable is false. Example, if it is not stop or if stop is not true. Then, inside the curly brackets, I output hammer time. If the Boolean value is true, then it will not run, as you can see. However, if I change the variable to false, and then I run the program again, you can see that it's working as the condition is true. That being, stop is false. This is one way in which you can use the NOT operator, and is a shorter way of checking if something is true or false. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope you have found it helpful.